Here's the grid for the final of round 8 of the FIA World Rallycross Championship. The two factory Audis on the front row, Andreas Bakkerud and Mattias Ekström. The world champion and world championship leader, the top qualifier, Johan Kristoffersson, has been pushed down to row 2. Sebastian Loeb qualified in 12th, and he's managed to make it up onto row 2 for the final. Solberg and Timmy Hansen in support of their teammates, but they'll happily take the top step of the podium themselves. Oh, I'm pacing in the commentary box as far as you can pace when you're attached to television equipment. I'm so nervous for this one. 6 factory cars, Audi, Volkswagen, Peugeot, to do battle in France. It's Peugeot's home territory. Kristoffersson's been the favourite. Great start by the two Audis. Loeb's going to move across on Kristoffersson straight away. Kristoffersson's going to have to slide into third. Loeb's going to try and go around the outside, on the inside of turn 2. Bakkerud gets the whole shot ahead of Ekström. Ekström's going to slot in. Hansen's trying to come around the inside of Kristoffersson. Kristoffersson's surely going to shut the door in the braking zone. He does. Kristoffersson is wise to that. Could not be closer from P2 down to P5. Contact between the 4 cars on the rear. Solberg's gone joker on lap 1.
So yeah, Timmy Hansen there tried to copy exactly the same as Sebastian Loeb in his semi-final. Moved from the outside of the grid onto the inside, got himself a clean line around turn 2, and then was able to get up to P4 down into the hairpin.
Bakkerud a bit untidy through the second to last corner. Look at the difference between him and Ekström start, and Bakkerud himself is pretty tidy. You're on board with Mattias Ekström into turn 2. Bakkerud backing it in. Look at Ekström though, keeping it super smooth.
Yeah, I'm sure Bakkerud is feeling the pressure here. You know, he's in front of his boss.
Oh, Kristoffersson, Andreas Bakkerud gets the Monster Energy supercharger. Wolf Kristoffersson is right up behind. Oh, Kristoffersson goes joker, but he gets a tap. Kristoffersson goes joker, he gets a tap. That might actually have helped him turn it in. Bakkerud and Ekström are in now. I think Audi will respond immediately, but has Solberg managed to get the better of his teammate? Kristoffersson's going to come out in traffic, so Kristoffersson in traffic behind Loeb. What do you do if you're Audi? Hold on and try and gap them while you've got time, or do you risk Kristoffersson and Co catching up?
It depends really, you know. Ekström looks like he's got pace over Bakkerud.
Kristoffersson looking up the inside of Loeb. Sorry, Dan, do you send one Audi maybe?
Yeah, I think so. You know, one of them, it's just which one, you know. Does Ekström have ultimate pace over Bakkerud? Would they dip Bakkerud out to let Ekström try and get the
Let's have a look.
run?
Let's have a look. Loeb goes joker. Both the Audis have stayed out. Loeb's gone joker. That releases Kristoffersson. So now Audi have really got to think about it, because Kristoffersson's been given just 12, 15 metres of track, which is probably all he needs to try and close the gap.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're seeing the Audis working well together here. Loeb's obviously dropping out to the back of the train. Timmy Hansen's in front of Kristoffersson, still hasn't jokered yet. It's looking like there's just enough of a gap for Andreas. I'm not sure about Ekström, but we'll see how it unfolds.
When you sit on board with Ekström, it looks painfully slow for Bakkerud in front. He's absolutely on the limit in a 600 horsepower car, but having to be so patient on the throttle. Who's going to go joker? Ekström's right up underneath Bakkerud. We need to see if either goes in. They don't. Neither has gone in. So Audi are holding on. I wonder what the lap times are doing, whether or not they're managing to gap the guys behind or not. Hansen at the minute is in front of Kristoffersson. Until Hansen goes, Kristoffersson can go nowhere unless he manages to put a pass on him. But I think the Peugeot is quick enough, that's not going to happen. So Bakkerud and Ekström, the problem here for Bakkerud as well is he could hold up Ekström as he rotates into the joker lap. So Ekström almost needs to know the tactics. If Bakkerud is to joker first, they need to tell Mattias.
Yeah, I'm sure the spotters will be talking to each other and telling them what they're thinking. So joker time 1.2. Think Bakkerud could get it by 2 attempts, maybe it'd be close on the
They're
merge.
not gone.
They're going to go together on the last lap and try and hope the merge works out for them.
Fair enough. Right, here we go then. So the gap back to Kristoffersson is 1.3. The joker lap here is 1.1. Is Mattias Ekström going to play rear gunner to Andreas Bakkerud? We're going to find out very soon indeed. We've got a couple of laps to go. Might they split it for safety? Will they send them both together on this last one? Bakkerud hasn't won since Argentina in 2016. So Andreas Bakkerud looking for a debut win for Audi. On the brakes, is he anchoring it up enough to go joker? He is. Bakkerud goes, and so does Ekström, so does Hansen. This is it for the win then. There's another lap. Sorry, the last lap now through the joker. Bakkerud, oh no, Kristoffersson around the outside, super fast. Bakkerud's going to have to push really, really wide. Kristoffersson up the inside. Johan Kristoffersson at the final corner has done it again. Kristoffersson sweeps around the right hand of the checker flag is out. His 7th win of the year. He's done it. Unbelievable. I can't believe it. I thought Audi had got him there, and Kristoffersson has done it. He's equalled his win record from last year. Incredible. I'm speechless.
I was convinced that Bakkerud would have been a bit closer there. I think You know, I think Kristoffersson on the penultimate lap, they pulled in a really fast lap time and was able to just close the gap. You know, if Andreas maybe went a lap before, it wouldn't have been quite so tight.
3 36.4s in a row compared to Bakker at 36.4, 36.5, 36.6, loses 0.3 of a second, and then his Joker lap was also, looking at it, I think was possibly a few tenths slower. Well, there you go. Kristoffersson he's unbeatable. Championship standings, he came here with a 55-point lead, I think it was, and it's now up to 59. So he's nearly 2 whole events clear, just 1 point to be scored to give him a 60-point lead, which should mean that Kristoffersson would be able to tie the title up in the USA when the World Rallycross Championship comes to COTA, the Circuit of Americas in Austin, Texas, for the very first time at the end of the month. So it's 2 weeks' time to Latvia and another 2 weeks after that before we head to America. So 4 weeks' time, is he going to be a double world champion? We'll find out.